Hello, welcome to Brain Injured and Bored week, is this week 49 or week 48? I don't know, one of the two. Episode something. Hello, hi, I'm the Brain Injured and Bored person. Nala's here, being very cute. So I'm still in like my pajamas, and I once again almost forgot I had to do this, and David is on his way because we have some stuff to do. So I wanted to just get this done really quickly, and I wanted to sit and talk without having him here, because I have a lot to say, so I wanted to say it. So first of all, I hope you enjoyed David being on the mukbang last week. It was very fun. It was very cool. I like having him. I've been doing my adventures of like Target and Sonic and Ulta and whatever. But I haven't been doing them a lot lately because my dad has COVID, unfortunately. So I haven't had his help. And David has been spending time with his family, and so I haven't had his help, which is fine. I'm just really bored. You see Kitty? So cute. I'm just really bored. But we're gonna go to Sephora today. I gotta do an exchange, and so that's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. And then I have a secret thing today that I'm not gonna talk about until next week. It's nothing to do with me, but I have something I have to do today. Oh my God, you're already biting me. Some good things. My curls are starting to come back. This isn't, ow. Oh my God, ow. Nala was sliding down my leg and she gripped, no, please. She was sliding down my leg and she like used her claws to grip onto me. So she just slipped. Hey, no, that hurt. Noah, that hurt a lot. I know you didn't mean to, but that really hurt. I lost my train of thought. Hey, no, that hurt. No, Nala. Oh my God. Here's a tissue. Tissue? Go get the tissue. Oh, that really hurt. You wanna see? I'm not wearing pants. You can't see. Should I start over? No, fuck it. What was I saying? I went to Ulta. I loved Ulta. I have to go return something from Sephora, so we're gonna try to do that today. My curls are coming back. This is just waves at this point, but they're starting to. I'm using different products because I have a lot of hair fallout, so I'm trying to see what helps, what doesn't, and so that's. Nala just fucking, why? I lost my train of thought. My eyes kind of hurt today because I can tell you why they hurt today. So over the weekend, as you know, I told you that I had Hairspray lined up. I was gonna go to Hairspray and I wasn't sure how it would go. I wasn't sure how long I could stay. Well, and I was really nervous and I was doing my boot camp of listening to music really loud in the house to like get myself used to it and whatever. And the day finally came on Saturday for me to go to Hairspray, and that I was super upset because Dad couldn't go because he had COVID. Well, he didn't know he had COVID, but he was very sick, and Jacine had COVID, and so but turns out he got tested positive. And I was really devastated that he couldn't go, but he said I'm not allowed to not go, and so David and I went. And I was really nervous, I was really anxious. I had a really bad week with just a lot of crappy things happening with like my dad being sick and just being alone for the entire week, that wasn't fun. And so I was not in a good mood. And when I'm not in a good mood, my head hurts. When I'm upset or sad, my head doesn't do as well. So that was the thing. I did not sleep well the night before. And then that morning we had a final conversation with Jed to figure if he was gonna go or not. And I cried because he couldn't go. So I was like, all right, well, let's just see how I do. I have to go, so let's just see. And I put on a new dress that I really liked, and I did a little bit of makeup, put on some jewelry, my shoes. It was great. And so we go, and I had David like dropped me off, and then he went to go park the car. And standing there like under the mezzanine was so overwhelming because the sounds echo in places like that. And there was just so many people. There were so many people, so many conversations, so many chatter. Like I was just standing in the corner, like the back corner with my hat, my sunglasses, my mask. And I was just standing there like, I was just trying to calm myself down. I was trying to breathe. I was trying to prepare myself, and then we get in, and of course there's a crowd of people trying to get drinks or trying to get merch or whatever, and I was like, David, we gotta go through. So we go through, we sit down, and it was overwhelming being in a room full of people, like in the theater. But it wasn't that, I hadn't been into theater in a long time. David had never been, so he saw how beautiful it was. And it was beautiful. I mean, it's always beautiful. And I was nervous, but I was more just like, we're here, we're gonna do it, we're gonna see what happens. And my goal was to make it, I wish I had the playbill on me, but I don't. My goal was to make it to Mama, I'm a Big Girl Now, which is the 3rd song. And the first 3 songs like happen pretty quickly. That was my goal. My big goal, if I could make it, was to make it to intermission. And the shows are about 2 hours long. So my big goal was to make it to intermission. But again, I didn't know what would happen. And so it starts, and I'm nervous and I'm scared and I don't know what to do. And David's also nervous and he's scared. He doesn't know what's gonna happen. And Good Morning Baltimore starts playing, which is the opening song. And I knew this would happen even like before, like I knew this would happen, but I started to cry a little bit because, am I gonna get emotional talking about this? Maybe. I started to cry a little bit because like, I don't know, just hearing that song was like the show was starting and I was there and I was listening to it and I was like at a show, I was at a theater, and like it was just so overwhelming, you know, of like it was good. It was a good feeling. It was so overwhelming in that way, like to be there and to hear it live, because this year's been so shitty and like, I don't know, it was a cool thing. So I started crying because I was there, whatever. So we make it to Good Morning Baltimore, then we make it through the Hairspray song, Nicest Kids in Town, and then we make it to Mama, I'm a Big Girl Now. And this, I kind of showed David on the playbill like my marks of like where I'm gonna like stop, whatever. And Mama, I'm a Girl, and so he like looks at me and I'm like, he like gives me this thing, I'm like, I'm doing okay. So keep watching, there's some things that are bothering me. Spotlights hurt my eyes and hurt my head. Sometimes there were like things that would reflect light onto the audience, and that wasn't good for me. There was like a giant screen in the back that they used as a backdrop, and sometimes when it would turn certain colors or certain visuals, that would have hurt me. But we made it to intermission somehow. Towards the 15 minutes until intermission, my neck started to hurt really bad. My neck started to hurt and gone down like the center in between my shoulder blades. It was really hurting. And so I was like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know I don't know what that means. Hey, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? No, you hurt me. You hurt me. Hey, no. If she bites me, it's worse. I'm not wearing any pants. Stop it. Stop it. You might see my underwear. Stop it, Nala. You see my underwear? No, you didn't. If you saw my underwear, no, you didn't. But we made it to intermission, and I realized that my neck was hurting because I hadn't had to like sit down in a chair for that long ever, like in this year. And so those muscles were probably really weak, and my back still kind of hurts. I have to talk to my physical therapist about it tomorrow, but that's not a problem. And so we made it intermission, and we were trying to figure out if we should stay or not, because I was okay. I was not feeling I was starting to feel bad and my neck was hurting, but I wasn't dead. I wasn't catatonic, which that's what we expected. And so I was like, well, if I'm not catatonic, then we can just push it and try. And so we stayed for after intermission, and I literally don't know how, made it through the entire show, like the whole show. Whenever, like I was at a point where I was like getting through song by song. And of course I know the songs, I know the story, I know all this. So like I knew what to expect. Like I knew how much time was in between the things. And I was just getting through song by song because I was like, well, this is kind of coming to an end, like, you know. And then I was just making it through, and then You Can't Stop the Beat started playing. And I was like, that's the last song. I was like, I heard the dun 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 dun. And I was like, that's the last song. And I teared up a little bit when I heard the you know, because I was like, this is the last song. I made it to this is the end of the show. This is the end. This is the finale. And I was just, I couldn't believe it. I still kind of can't believe it. I could not believe it. And so the last song happened, and then right as it ended, like right as they started doing curtain call, we left. We were like, we gotta go. Like, I need to go. And so we left. We got in the car, and my eyes hurt. My head hurt. I didn't feel good. My body was so sore. I couldn't think well. Like, everything was hurting and not doing well. But I can't believe I made it. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I was able to sit there through the entire show. It was crazy. David couldn't believe it either. He was like, he was so excited. He was probably more excited than I was in the moment because I just didn't feel good. And so I didn't have the energy to be super excited. But I can't, oh my God, my hair looks awful. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe I was able to do it. And so we celebrated. We got some taco. Well, I got nachos, and he got quesadilla from this one place that we found that we really like. And then we got a milkshake. And it was kind of crazy. He kept saying, you're not sick anymore. If you can do that, then you're not sick anymore. And I was like, well, I still have a brain injury. I don't feel great. But it was just crazy. And it's because, like, I'm trying to think of other things, because now that we know, like, I was able to do that, what else can I do? Like, what else do I not know that I can do? So we're trying to think of things to try, like different places to go to, and different, like, maybe like going to Panera and eating, or going to the food truck park, or the zoo. Like, we're trying to think of all these other things, because it's like, I didn't know that these were possibilities. I didn't know this was on the table. And it's like exciting, but also like, what do you do? Because my life has been nothing, and going to Target is the event. And so now it's like, well, if I can do more than Target, what can I do? Like, what? Like, I'm kind of like I don't have any ideas for things, you know. So yeah, that's, I don't know. We're trying to, so if you have any ideas of things I can try, I really want to like go hang out with friends. I want to like go to like Bonnie's house and hang out for a little bit, for as long as I can, or just go to other places and hang out. I really want to try doing that. The problem is now I need rides because I can't drive. Even if I am like so much better, I still can't drive. I hate this haircut. I wish there were layers. I don't like it being all one length. That's not what this video is about, Laura. So yeah, and it's kind of crazy. I really wish my dad was there. That would have been nice. But he said we'll make it up and do something else. But yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe it. And so after the thing that's happening today, I'm gonna play my bonkiversary party, which is my year celebration of being in this. That's gonna be crazy because it's been a year. I mean, I feel like it's been a year, but also like, I know it's been a year. Like, I can definitely tell. I don't have the feeling like, oh, I feel like I just hit my head 2 months ago. No, I feel like I hit my head a year ago. But I'm gonna be very reflective. I'm gonna be very just thoughtful, and it's gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be like all melodramatic about it because that's who I am. But yeah, I can't believe that happened. And the show was, okay, this is what happened at intermission. I was talking to David, because David actually really liked the show. He was surprised. I was surprised he liked it. He was surprised he liked it. We were talking about it. And I was like, oh, did you hear, like, the mix wasn't good here? Did you see, like, this choreography was a little bit, and, like, this set was weird, whatever. And I was, like, telling him about the stuff. He's like, I literally didn't notice anything. Which, fair, that's not his world. But I was also, we realized, like, wait, if I can notice that the mix was off, and that the sets did this weird thing and all this stuff, then, like, my brain is working, like, better than what we expected. If I can notice those things, if I can notice, you know, the pitch, whatever, then that's a good, like, my brain is doing more than it should, or than it, you know, has been, which was crazy. And so that was really exciting. I looked crazy because I had my hat and my glasses. I had earplugs and I had a mask on. But yeah, it was insane. It was crazy. I can't believe that happened. And now Now we're out of ideas. Now we don't know. Because we didn't expect this to happen. We didn't expect to make it 15 minutes. Let alone 2 hours. So, that's something to be happy and excited about. And I'm shocked. I'm in shock. I genuinely can't believe it. Yeah, that's what happened. That was how Hairspray went. I don't know what it's gonna be like moving. I'm gonna just try different things. But again, another problem is like, I need people to go with me. Like, I need rides to places, and you know, Dad's still sick and he has work, and he's gonna be out of town next week, I think. And then David has to do stuff with his family. He's gonna have doctor appointments, and he's probably gonna start a job soon. So I don't know how that's gonna go. So if you're watching this and you want to take me places, I'm open. I want to go. But yeah, that's crazy. I went to eye therapy yesterday and I really needed it because my eyes were really hurting after Hairspray, and they were a little wonky, and they still feel wonky today. But they'll fix pretty easy. They'll get back to where they were before in like maybe a week or so. But yeah, that's how Hairspray went. I'm telling you in my pajamas and in my crazy hair. And this is not related, but my skin looks very nice and very even. I have a little bit of redness, but I get a little bit of redness in here and a little bit in here. So I don't think what I'm gonna do as far as I'm gonna return a tinted moisturizer because I made my face itchy. Because I don't think I need foundation. I don't think I need it. I think I can just get away with a little bit of concealer and some bronzers. So, and I'm gonna get something else. That's not important. But, yeah. So like, hang out with me because apparently I can do things. Apparently I can go to Hairspray and do stuff like that. So, all right, this video's all over the place. If you saw my underwear, no, you didn't. Nala's gonna come apologize to me soon. I can feel it. Are you gonna be able to, how can I show you my scratch without showing you my snatch? I should be a lyricist. Okay, here. If you see my butt, no you don't. Look at that. Do you see it? Can you see it? That's what happened. That's what happened on camera. Did she scratch the lady? No, she didn't scratch her. That hurt. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go because David's gonna be here soon and I probably need to put on some pants. So I will see you next week. Bye-bye. Oh, this is not a flattering angle. Goodbye.